Hey everybody, Adam Markfeld with Paracore, and the second half of last year, Paracore decided that we wanted to try and generate 200 leads. And we put a lot of processes in place, a lot of marketing, and we ended up generating 248 leads, which was totally awesome. It was a goal that I wasn't really quite sure we were gonna be able to hit, but generating 248 leads was just mind-blowing. That was between Paracore and Outdoor Venture Marketing. However, that volume of leads made me realize that we don't have a strong automated sales process in place. And when you're generating a higher volume of leads, as an agency, we used to get maybe, let's say 3 to 5 a week or something like that. Now when we're generating a higher volume, we need to put more systems and processes in place so that more things are automated and we can actually manage and handle the volume and follow up accordingly and let people go through some of the sales process on their own without us having to have the exact same conversation over and over. So what I did just this morning and what we're going to be implementing is I designed our sales automation system, which I'm going to show you here. And it goes over how the lead comes in, how we distribute it between our various systems, and then also how some of the automation works. So check this out. Now, when a lead comes in, I'm really only looking at a few different areas that we generate the bulk of our leads. So the website is the first one, Facebook is the second one, and then we send out an email list where we get quite a few direct email responses, and this is one that I've always kind of struggled with, and I'll tell you why in a second, but I'll get back to that. All right, so we have emails coming in through the website and the Facebook lead form, and what I want to do is I want to distribute that lead between our systems, and then I want to automate some communication to the lead through what we call a journey through Campaign Monitor, which is our email system. So someone submits their information on the website or a Facebook lead form, and then we use Zapier to add the lead to our Nutshell CRM, which is not the best CRM in the world, but it's one we've had for a very long time. So if you're looking for a recommendation, I don't recommend Nutshell. However, that's what we use. So that happens immediately. And then also immediately we receive a notification in Slack. We have a Slack channel that has lead notifications, and so I want to be notified when something comes in. Right after that, we add them to Campaign Monitor. Campaign Monitor is our email distribution list, and we have two main lists within there that we add all new leads to. So that's our weekly email, which is similar to when I send out for Paracore. I send one out for Outdoor Venture Marketing, where I talk about marketing strategy and things like that. And then we also have a podcast for Outdoor Venture Marketing that where we notify people when a new podcast has come up. And down here, this is important because adding just to this list, I need to add them to an opportunity segment within the list. And I'm going to tell you why in a second, but just keep in mind that there are segments within a list. You can take a list of 1,000 people and segment it into smaller pieces. And so in this one, it's an opportunity segment that I've named opportunity, but it's a segment. And then immediately following that, we're going to start taking action in Campaign Monitor. So Campaign Monitor is an email system like MailChimp. I find it to be extremely user-friendly, really powerful, just my favorite email platform. Although to be honest, I haven't used another one in quite a long time. So immediately we send an internal email notification. That's gonna go to me. That's a transactional email, kind of like a receipt or a password reset, just saying, hey, this new lead came in. And then 12 minutes after that, I'm sending an email to the prospect with an overview of our business, an overview of our packages with no pricing involved, and then a call to action. And I'm doing 12 minutes because these emails are designed so that they look like they come from me. I want it to feel like it's coming directly from me and not an automated system. So it doesn't look like a newsletter, it looks as little like an automated email as possible. And 12 minutes is kind of enough time to actually get the email and formulate a response. So I have a 12-minute delay on there. That's something that I'm experimenting with right now. I feel like that's a good delay. However, it could not be a good delay. I don't know. And over here on the right, you're going to see that I have this box here in red, which means that this link to YouTube video overview instead of just textual is something I want to do, but I just haven't done yet. So if I'm building out the sales funnel, it's in red because I haven't done it, but it's something I want to do. Now, the prospect is going to go through a sequence of email 1, email 2, email 3, and then email 4 over the course of, I guess technically 3 days, but 4 emails. So the first email is going to be a package summary with no CTA. We have 3 different packages for this industry. Then with a 1-day delay, then they're going to get a second email that talks about our podcast and talks about the benefit of landing pages. We have some statistics around how landing pages convert almost 50% better than websites. And then another call to action, and then I'm going to link them over to the podcast website page. Okay, so we're basically saying, here's who we are, here's kind of what we do. This is another place you can get value through our podcast. Then one day later, we're going to talk about YouTube, and we have a number of videos on YouTube that deliver additional value. I'm going to also write a story about another tour operator, a success story, and another call to action. I'm going to link them over to YouTube. And then the fourth email is just going to be a package review and then call to action. Now, one thing I'm going to try and do in all these emails is I'm going to try and create a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end, Russell Brunson style. I haven't really gotten that deep into that style of email writing, but that is something that I'm going to try. So you can see all of these. This says campaign monitor journey and opportunity segment. So I said back here that I need to add them to the opportunity segment. This triggers adding them to the opportunity segment triggers this journey right here. So if I just add them to the list, I don't want to just add anybody to the list and have the journey trigger. I only want it to trigger if they're considered an opportunity. So by setting up this sales sequence, I'll be able to automate a lot of the communication, and I won't have to regurgitate our packages. I won't have to regurgitate all of our sales pitches. They will automatically get a lot of the information, be notified of the podcast, be notified of our YouTube videos, be notified of anything that I want to come out. I can adjust the journey so that it automatically tells them about those things in real time. So that is our current sales automation process for outdoor venture marketing that we're building out right now. Currently, it's just like single email autoresponders, which is not working on as far as follow-up and other things like that. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to steal this. I don't really care. It'll probably work for a lot of different businesses. We need to put something similar in place for Paracore, but our volume is just not as high on the Paracore side, so the outdoor venture marketing side, I really want to automate as much as I can. So thanks for watching. Again, if you have any questions, comments, please leave those below. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Again, my name is Adam with Paracore. We're a pay-per-click lead generation agency.